Vanish.
Hey, boss.
What's up?
5-minute call.
You're gonna have to cancel.
Cancel?
Yeah, can't go on.
Why not?
He's not going on.
What do you mean he's not going on?
He's not going on.
Why not?
I don't know. He won't talk.
I thought he had subtitles.
What?
Subtitles.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Come on.
Good morning, it's Piff the Magic Dragon with Piff the Magic Dragon's Golden Hour, starring me, Piff the Magic Dragon, and Mr. Piffles. And Jade, when she wakes up, she's not awake. I'd like to say thank you for watching the show. Every weekday, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. and 5 p.m., I'll be here learning how to make a TV show. Last night, I did a show where I featured my lovely little bread oven. It's not a toaster, it's a bread oven. And I forgot to say thank you to Joey, a good friend of mine, who actually got this for me. I can't remember why he got it for me. It was like for doing something well. Oh yeah, it was for winning an award. We won like best comedian, casino entertainer. I don't really remember. But anyway, we got it for, that's what he got me this for. So thank you, Joey. He called me up after the show about 7 p.m. We usually speak after business hours. And he called me up and he was like, oh, you didn't thank me for giving you that bread oven. So thank you, Joey. God, I mean, if you're gonna need to be thanked every time, you know, it's like, is it a gift, Joey, or is it a responsibility? Now, so anyway, to celebrate that and to cheer myself up, I'm gonna make myself a slice of marbled rye that I got from Great Buns yesterday. Let's see, put that on. Why isn't it? Ooh. Oh, I've got to turn it on. Okay. So, can't work. What? Why does it not work? What? Now once, well, press this one. Oh, here we go. All right. There we go. Now, while that's cooking, I thought it might be good to talk to you all about something. As many in Las Vegas and around the world will have seen now, the mayor of Las Vegas, Carolyn Goodman, seen here dressed as Betty White at the rapper's funeral, had what can only be described as a disastrous interview with Anderson Cooper live on CNN. During the interview, she called for Las Vegas to be fully open for business immediately, suggesting people from around the world should be flying into Vegas freely, and even offered the city as a control group to see how many people would die if cities did reopen. If you haven't seen the interview, watch it. It's like watching the movie Titanic. You know from the start there's nothing you can do to save it. It goes on forever and you're pretty sure that lady is drunk. How else do you explain it? It was like watching the mayor try to convince Kate and Leo to book a cabin because we have no proof that drowning is bad for you. And look, suggesting that it would be good news to find out the mayor is drunk is a crazy thing to say. But that was a crazy interview. And this is a crazy time. So even though the interview took place at 11:40 a.m. Vegas time, I just hope she was drunk. Please let her be drunk. Now, thankfully, as mayor, she has actually no say in this. That's down to the state governor. She's a cheerleader for the city. Unfortunately, yesterday, the cheerleader offered the whole football team as a control group for an infectious disease that kills people. I know I don't usually talk about things like this. What are you watching there, Tony? Oh, Piff the Magic Dragon. He's a hard-hitting current affairs commentator from Las Vegas. He speaks truth to power. Isn't that the guy from AGT? Yeah, he does that too. I know I don't normally talk about this, but when somebody says, let's let the businesses open, competition will destroy that business if they have a disease there. Even this dragon has to speak up. This woman is not on our side, or even in the casino. Because when she was asked whether she would be hitting the gaming tables, she said, and I quote, "I have a family and I cook every meal every night." She's a First World War general suggesting you go over the top while she stays behind and has a stiff drink. The mayor claims that we'd never have got to where Las Vegas is today without being clean. You don't come to Las Vegas for the hygiene. What happens in Las Vegas often sometimes does not stay in Las Vegas. Sometimes it follows you home and needs a cream and a course of antibiotics to get rid of it. But look, for all our flaws, this really is one of the greatest places to work and visit in the world. Just not right now. That's all I'm saying. Give us a little bit of time. We'll be back better than ever. Here in Nevada, casualties have been limited, precisely due to the actions of those actually in charge. Decisions were made when they had to be, tough decisions, and lives have been saved. We've closed the show. The casinos have been closed. People are staying at home here. So let's trust those who have got us to this point to also get us through to the other side. When that time comes, let's come back to Vegas that has the best odds on craps, not the best odds on picking up COVID-19, all right? And if it does have to be a virus, then let's keep it with the traditional ones that you can clear up in a couple of weeks with the right medications. And Madam Mayor, if I may speak to you directly, first of all, thank you for making November the 13th, 2016, Piff the Magic Dragon Day and Mr. Piffles Day. That was very nice of you. I've never forgotten that. Look, I love Las Vegas. It's been my home for 6 years, and Mr. Piffles and I have been welcomed here like nowhere else on earth. As mayor of our great city, I know that you're hearing a lot of voices calling for the city to be reopened, but please, just focus on helping people by fighting for income support, food banks, PPP provision, basically anything that doesn't involve you being interviewed by Anderson Cooper. All right, I'm going to eat this toast while you watch Murray the Celebrity Magician. Do you have it?
Hold on, dude. Let me tell you something. We got complaints.
Yeah.
You're back here drinking. We don't allow people out here with bottles and glasses back here just drinking anywhere.
Man, it's Vegas, though.
And now you're doing it in front of me.
You want to sip?
No, I don't think
Well,
so.
here, hold on, wait. Let me just,
Now
here.
you're doing it in front of me.
Hang on, let me just, how about if I do this? Now you don't even, now you don't see it, man. See it just like this? I don't even have it. You don't even know I have it. This could be like a statue.
still have
Or,
it, sir.
how if I just do that? I mean, nothing. How about that? Is that better, man?
You have something. You saw
Nothing.
something.
That's
You
it.
did something.
I have nothing.
What'd you do?
I don't have anything.
Dude.
And here, do me a favor. I want to make sure that this is the right part, so if you don't mind opening it, and if it's not right, it saves me coming back again. All right, man? Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Hey, look, if you just sign this for me, right? Okay, don't move. Hold on. Hang on. Come on. Come on. Come on, little guy. Don't move. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Here, you know what? Come here. Seriously, you know what? I'm so tired of this. Come here. You know what? Stand right there. Seriously. No, stay right there. Seriously. You know, I'm so tired of you just yelling and bitching at me every single time. Honestly, I'm so tired of it. Oh. Is this your blanket?
Yeah.
Can I use this for a second?
Yeah.
Here, do me a favor. What's your name?
Dustin.
Dustin. Here, Dustin. I'm going to hold this up just like this. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to cover your card up just like this, okay? I know it's Thanksgiving, so I'm going to lift this up here and this is right here for you. And this is a little something for you for Thanksgiving, buddy. Thanks for your service.
All right.
Thanks for everything. You have a good day, all right?
You
Have a good day, all right, man?
Thank you.
Love you. Here. Check out the sign. And go. Check it out. Huh?
Yeah, you can, and I'll write you a ticket for jaywalking.
You wouldn't
How's
do
that?
that, would you?
Oh, yeah, I would.
Why just right? There's nobody
I'm
here.
telling you, no crossing the street. Go to the car.
All right, sir, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thanks again,
okay.
all right? Have a great day, all right? Give me a ticket.
All right. I feel a bit better after my toast. We have Murray?
Yep.
Murray, what are you doing? You're in a dressing gown. What does that squiggly thing mean? Oh, Murray! Why is he frozen again? Murray! Oh, do we have him now? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
What's up?
Dude, you've got to get some
Good
good
morning.
internet. For the most watched magician online, your internet is terrible. Is that his or ours?
I don't know.
We have you now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Well,
I can see you.
I can hear you. I'm not sure I can see you yet. You've just like frozen
No.
in one position. Nope, now you're just tiny face. What are you broadcasting on, Murray? Your hotspot?
No.
Oh, there we go. I can see you now. It's working again.
There we are.
Why on earth are you
Yeah.
wearing what is that, a dressing gown?
Yeah, it's a robe. It's a robe. It's as good as it comes at 10 in the morning.
What? Have you shaved?
No, I haven't shaved for weeks.
If I was Anderson Cooper, would you be sat there in a robe?
I think I would. I think I actually be doing that. You know, I think it's an opportunity to be a little bit different, you know?
I don't want to know what's underneath that robe.
And no, enough people have seen it. We don't need to go there.
Yeah. If you follow Murray's Instagram account, you will see what's underneath the robe. Is that fair to say, Murray?
That is very fair to say there, Piff. Very fair.
Now, what are you drinking?
Coffee. The same stuff Mayor Goodman's drinking, apparently.
Yeah, right. Is this breakfast time for you? And you're like, oh, well,
Yeah.
kill two birds with one stone. All right, now,
Have
Murray,
breakfast.
how long you been in Vegas?
I came here in 2002. I had a show at the Frontier, so way back in the day when that hotel was there. So, and when things were a lot different, you know, there was no tickets for tonight, no Groupon, nothing like that.
No, it was just
Yeah.
cold,
Yeah.
stone, tickets. Cold, what am I saying? Stone
Hard.
cold. Stone cold tickets. Cold Stone, that's the ice cream shop, and that's delicious. I miss that place very much. You've had 1 billion views online. Really?
Yeah,
1 billion.
crazy, right?
Who? Are you paying somebody to watch these videos lots of times?
I wish I did. It'd be a lot easier than waiting for 5 years to hit that, you know? Well, you know, it's funny when you say online, people always ask because people always assume it's either YouTube or Facebook or TikTok. But the great thing with using online, it covers all three platforms, which nowadays, as you know, is easier to get 1 billion views because when you have one clip, if it does really well, you relicense it about 20 times to other massive, you know, companies like Unilad and Lad Bible and all these companies.
I don't know, Murray. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, you're speaking a different language. I'm here to learn. Now, what was the company's called?
Exactly. Go write it down.
UNESCO.
Ernesto Exacto.
Right. I'm just writing these down. All right. License clips. License. I'm hoping that one of these things will go viral. I'm not sure which one
Yeah.
it'll be. Maybe me making toast. But I
That'd be
hear that. I hear that we're filming in like a landscape format, like 16 by 9. I hear that's already incorrect.
This what right here? You mean?
Yeah.
No, this is a fisheye lens. So if I want to do a backflip for you, I could. I'm not.
Not you,
Why?
Murray. The picture frame. Shouldn't we be doing this all vertically?
Well, no. If you're on your phone and it's going on Instagram, definitely. But on YouTube, you want to go vertical.
We don't want to go vertical on YouTube.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't work as well. Because anybody who does anything on vertical on YouTube, as you know, as most people know, you'll always see blurred edges.
Yeah, I'm glad that you changed that to, you went, as you know, and then you were like, oh no, wait, he knows
Yes.
nothing. So,
Exactly.
as most
But-
people know.
But it's true though. You know, it's so many. It's you see these people at concerts. You know, they spend a fortune for their tickets in the front row. And it's funny when you do film a lot. You see people and you go, man, if you just turn that the other way, you'd get such a better shot. You know, but it's not my place. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they're probably filming it for Instagram, aren't they?
A lot of times they are, yeah. Or Facebook Live. You know what I mean? So, and Facebook Live forces you to go one way usually. If not, it'll leave it sideways.
Oh, so you have to go on Facebook Live. You have to go straight up, do you?
Yeah, you can turn it, but when you turn it though, you're going to have it sideways. I think there's a guy in town. Oh, I know it is Wade Martin. He's a music producer, et cetera, et cetera. You know Wade, yeah. And for a whole year, I even messaged him after it was 6 months. I was like, man, you got to quit turning your camera sideways for these lives because you're sideways. Like, I don't know if he ever checked his own Facebook page, but everything he uploaded was sideways.
Oh.
So yeah, so there you go.
We're on Facebook. We're on Facebook with this show as well as YouTube.
Oh, good. Okay.
Sideways? I don't think we're sideways. Are we sideways on Facebook? Who knows?
I don't know. Are you live on Facebook right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not know that. That's good. You can do both? That's good. See, I'm learning stuff.
Yeah,
I did not know that, Piff.
Yeah, and also there's a way to do it on Instagram. But then, like, you know, you have to, like, film in 3 different formats for those 3 things. It's a nightmare, Murray. It's a nightmare.
I can see that.
When did you decide to become the most watched magician online?
I think when was the year when some kid came to me half my age and said, I'm watching a YouTube channel. This is my old channel. And said, you know what? I love your stuff, but no one's watching it. I thought, well, that's a bad story of my life. And so I said, well, okay, well, what are we going to do about this? So, well, I'll work with you. And I can make your stuff go viral. The tricks are great, but no one's watching them. I thought, all right. And a friend of mine, Lindsay Sterling, who was on America's Got Talent years ago.
Lindsay's I know she. His name down. Lindsay Sterling.
Yeah, Lindsay Sterling, exactly.
Okay, great, yeah.
And we were on America's Got Talent together, and she lasted a couple of episodes, and that was it. Pretty upset about it, and that was the end of it. She came to the Vegas a few times. We tried to help her out, getting an agent and gigs and all that. And 3 years later, I'm watching Dancing with Stars, and there's an advertisement for the 8th most watched YouTuber in the world, Lindsay Sterling, and I was like, pardon me, who the hell's that? And it was Lindsay. And 3 years later, she was, doing 76 to 100 million views a video on YouTube. And I thought, wait a minute, that just doesn't happen overnight. And she basically, her boyfriend is Devin Supertramp, who's a huge YouTuber. He's one of the guys that first started YouTube.
Devin Supertramp, got it. Okay.
And if you ever watch any of his videos, they're absolutely unbelievable. He does these extreme stuff where, like, you've probably seen where a football team flies out of an airplane. I think was on Super Bowl and that. And they all play football in the air, and then when they land on a football field. And that's one of his videos. That's the kind of stuff he does. So that's who Lindsay Sterling had to make her stuff go viral and really knew the business. So basically, I was lucky enough years later to meet a buddy of mine, Seth Leach. That's the other name you want to write down.
Seth
and
Leach,
he,
yes, okay, yes, Seth.
He's a kid. He was one of the first guys to ever do a YouTube video. And you've seen this repeated tons and tons of times, but he was the first person to ever take a pogo stick and jump on a moving treadmill and go flying off it when he was like 13. He's like 26 now. And he was on all talk shows and TV shows, and he figured out how to make things go viral. So I said, great, let's work together, because I don't. So that's how it worked.
Okay, so you don't know what you're doing?
Clueless. I have no clue what I'm doing. I mean, look at me.
I'm just going to get you off my list.
Perfect. Excellent. Perfect.
Okay,
just check that off. Yeah.
You don't know when to wear clothes or what you're doing on YouTube.
Exactly.
So you started working with these guys, and then overnight, 1 billion views. Is that right?
You know what's funny? The first video we released, the deal was I paid him some money, and I said to him,
"Is that
look,
Mr. Piffles?"
It's the cousin. It's the cousin to Mr. Piffles.
Oh no, he's still behind me. I thought he'd gone.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I thought he just literally ran out. He'd just heard about that you were the most watched online magician ever, and he'd left me, and he was now cuddling up to you, being like, "Oh, hi, Murray, I've jumped ship."
I didn't know who it was. Did I lose you again?
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
You back?
We're back. Yeah, we're back.
Nice. Yeah, so anyways, he calls and said, look, let's do some videos. We shot 4 videos in a day. He comes to Vegas. I give him half the money. And I thought, well, this is the greatest scam I've ever seen in my life. So in a month, we'll get it up and running. I said, great, give me a call, and that was it. And then a month goes by. I said, we're going to launch this week. I'll text you when the first video goes up. And it's me drinking a bottle of champagne in a lane or something. And I said, all right, great. And I was happy. If I got 10,000 views, I would have been happy. And he texted me 9, 10 in the morning the day he released it, like at 7 in the morning, because he wanted to release it so the East Coast saw it first. So he had this all timed out. Anyways, by the time I woke up, it had something like, it was something like 70 million views off Facebook, and I was shocked. I'm like, is that even possible? And by the end of like a week, it had about 110 million views. It's because he used other sites and he knew exactly what he was doing. And I thought, well, that's the end of that. I'm not gonna try it myself again. We're in business together. I'm not doing it, and that's kind of how it happened.
Mr. Piffles left you and came back. Look at that.
Nice.
Now back.
With a costume.
He's very professional. Every time he knows a shot coming back, he darts.
He's ready.
Where
Yeah.
do you
When he was
live?
here, so he lost the costume. So it happens.
Where do you live, Murray?
Where do I live? I live in Vegas, West Side and Lakes. Kind of away from the Strip. If you walked in my backyard, you probably thought you were in Glendale. I love trees and grass, and just kind of not feeling like you're in the desert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I was just wondering how long it was taking the dog to go back and forth.
Oh, probably it's about quick Uber, very quick Uber.
A quick Uber. Now, you performed not only close-up magic on your online videos, but you perform all these big tricks too, like making women appear and disappear, and you appearing in a little box. What do you prefer doing? You prefer doing the small stuff on the street or the big tricks?
I like doing the small stuff. I like doing stuff that has a lot of personality. You know what I mean? I think, as you know, and from people like yourself to the Jeff Hobbses, Mike Finney's, to everyone else who does comedy magic or small things, you can't beat packing, one suitcase, flying in and doing an hour and a half, and flying out the same day with the stuff versus having, 17 cases and 10 illusions that you do 2 minutes with, So I have 2 or 3 things still that I used to do that I keep, because for corporate shows and that in town, you're 5 minutes away from the hotels, so it's easier you can charge more, and you can do some kind of cool things that they think is cool. And then at the end of the show, they're talking about, a balloon animal or a sandwich you eat, So that's what it is.
It is what it is. So you're saying no big illusions. I'm just going to write that.
No big illusions, exactly. Unless the company's paying for it.
Unless somebody else pays for it. Good idea.
Exactly.
Yeah. Who paid for all of the groceries for the veteran on the street?
I actually paid for that. How do you like that?
Did you get the tax back for that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, very good.
It's charitable, right?
Now, you were on America's Got Talent, season 5.
Yep.
So what do you think more people saw? You on America's Got Talent, or you on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, MySpace, whatever else they're watching you on?
I think, well, now it's definitely YouTube. It was 10 years ago. So
No, but I'm saying like at that time and at this time.
Yes. Oh, at that time, this time, I think it was more people on America's Got Talent, because that year, it was the 5th year. So they kept changing things every year to kind of get it right. The first year, obviously, it was Jerry Springer, and they were pulling people out of the audience. Second year, people were on stage, and they just kept refining stuff. And by that 5th year, they didn't use any social media. You weren't allowed to use any Twitter, Instagram, any of that stuff. Nowadays, when you go on the show, if you don't have a Twitter, Instagram, they'll make one for you, so you have it, because they realize it's free advertising and free promoting of the show. But when we did it, they came back and told us there was 22 million people watching, and I thought, that's unbelievable. That's unheard of, and it was, after you do a show of that magnitude. If you look like what you look like and you're dressed in your suit, people walk up to you and all of a sudden they start talking about seeing you and seeing what you've done on the show. And for me, I never had that exposure before. For 22 million people, that was a ton of people.
I get to be undercover.
You're lucky.
I have this is like my Clark Kent, and then I have a Superman disguise that I can walk amongst the people without them knowing. Now, do you have a special disguise for that hair?
Yes, a hat. Or just take it off. Give it a rest, put it back on.
You can't put a hat on that hair. How long does it take to fluff up again?
About 45 minutes.
You're kidding.
It's not easy looking this messed up. It's not easy looking this messed up.
How long did it take you to prepare your hair for this morning?
About 2 minutes.
This is... You put no effort into this, Murray. I am here with a $300 bread oven, all right?
That is a beautiful bread oven.
Yeah. A dog wearing clothes, and you're there with your naked animals in your bathrobe with your 2-minute hair.
See? Nothing like quarantine, baby. Nothing like quarantine.
This is... Oh.
I'm telling you.
Now, how do you think Vegas is going to come back after when we reopen?
Slowly, you know, I think it's going to be a big change for a lot of people. I think the biggest change for Vegas is I think a lot of the massive production shows in town, I think some aren't going to come back at all.
Just
you know, because
let's name the ones that aren't coming back. Go, Murray.
If I had to take a bet, I don't think Kaw's going to come back.
Oh my
I don't
God.
think Andy's going to come back.
Which
I
one?
don't think Love's going to come back.
Which one, Car, and which one?
Zumanity.
Zumanity.
And was Love.
Yikes. There we go. Hey,
That's
Cirque
my
du Soleil
prediction.
took one of my billboards, by the way. I had a very nice Piff the Magic Dragon billboard, and then when Cirque du Soleil were making Run, the show at the Luxor, they took my billboard and they put Run all over it, and then Run closed, and I was like, oh great, I'm going to get my billboard back, but no, now it's just generic advertising for Cirque.
Where was it? Where was it located?
It was I-15 in St. Rose.
Oh, nice. That's a great place.
It was a great
Well, you
place,
put it
Murray.
down.
Now there's just like a bunch of flowers at the foot of that billboard from me.
And that's it.
Oh. Do people, when you get people coming to the show, how many of them have seen you online?
I'd say now it's probably half and half. You know, it's funny. Anybody who's over like 30, they've seen me on these usually Pawn Stars or History Channel with the Pawn thing. And if it's under like 18, 21, it's always usually YouTube or TikTok, Facebook, something like that.
Yeah, you sent us a very good video of like all of your highlights and all of these like America's Got Talent and Pawn Stars, but we couldn't show it because every time we show that stuff we get taken down for copyright.
Oh yeah, because of the music. Yeah.
How do you get around that?
Well, you don't. Yeah, you either put it up on a site that you can get flagged, or you get your own copyright content. So the viral video is all owned by me with the music, so it's not going to get banned. But obviously, with America's Got Talent, Pawn Stars, you might be flagged a little bit.
Do you make your own music?
At times, I do. It's not very good, but you know, we all make our own music, don't we, Piff?
I've got GarageBand for my iPad, and I'm really good at it. I can play really good songs on it.
All right. Do you make your own?
Yeah. Well, you know, I just use all the loops and make it. It sounds pretty good. I'm thinking about doing it on this show. I think people will really like to hear.
A little DJ.
What?
Maybe a little DJ Piff.
Yeah, DJ Piff. Why not? Why not? Now, what have you got? You're doing a Facebook Live magic show on the weekend. Is that true?
Yeah. On Saturday and Sunday, I'm doing 2 lives. I do on Saturday, I'm doing one on my Facebook page, and then on Sunday, I'm doing it again on my YouTube because there's 2 different viewers and 2 different kind of platforms. So I like to keep them completely separate. It's 3 viewers if I'm lucky. So I'm hoping for 4, but you never know. You know what I mean? It's you know,
without
you never know.
this Seth guy, you are lost, Murray.
Pretty much.
I mean, you went from 1 billion views to
3.
4.
3. Well, 4 if I'm lucky. I'm hoping for 4.
Oh God.
So this weekend we did a live about 3 weeks ago, and it went really well. But I realized a lot of people want to learn the magic and do the tricks and all that. So this time we're going to teach a bunch of tricks to people because they're at home kind of just chilling out. So it'll be fun. It's kind of something to do, and I kind of changed my living room around a bit for it and make it interesting because I collect
I'm in
a lot.
my garage. I redid my garage to a fancy.
It looks really nice.
Thanks. There's
I
a
like
chair
it.
there that shouldn't be there.
It's nice.
Yeah, that chair should be somewhere else.
Who is the chair for? Is it facing just the wall? Is it like
No,
the timeout?
normally that's where Jade sits, but we didn't. We should have moved it somewhere neater so that.
It's nice though. It doesn't stand out at all. I like it.
Or Alex could have zoomed in a bit when he showed you the wide, but he didn't. So why don't you just show the camera 1 wide, Alex? Yeah, that would have been fine.
See, look at that. It looks like still a set. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
you see
No
the
yellow.
bread oven. You see the dog.
Is that really a bread oven or is that like a jewelry box?
It's a. God. Look,
It
Murray.
looks like a jewelry box.
Don't. It's a.
Is it a bread oven?
Yeah, it's a bread oven. It's a Mitsubishi TO hyphen ST
That's it? That huge thing? That's what it
hyphen
does?
1. Look, that's the model. That's the model name.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's really
That's-
good. And then
yeah.
you put bread in there, and then there are like 1, 2, 3, 4. There are like a lot of different combinations of bread that you can make, and then you press it, and it starts cooking. And
Is that all it does, though? That thing just cooks one slice of bread?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody gave it to me.
Looks like it should be like a 3-in-1, like a safe jewelry box and toast your bread.
Don't give it ideas, Murray, all right?
I just,
Okay?
a
It's
lot
clearly
going on there.
plotting to take over the world. Look how many lights it has. Look at that.
I mean, it's a beautiful. It looks like it was something made by Tesla. Maybe
It's
it's
made
the
by
Tesla.
Mitsubishi. I've clearly stated this. It's Japanese, and I need this large transformer in order to operate it.
Wow.
Yeah, I went through 3 of these. I blew 3 of them up.
What? Lovely. That is not from the States then. That's from somewhere else.
Japan. It's a Japanese toaster. Are you listening to anything I'm saying?
I
Listen,
love it. It's beautiful.
I
would
even
get
went to Great Buns to get bread for it.
Great Buns. Is that a bread store?
Great Buns. Oh my God! Is it a bread
I
store?
don't know.
It's the
I think
best bread store in Las Vegas, Murray.
Give me a nickname or something. I don't know.
It's like it's on where is it? It's like Eastern and Tropicana. Or, I don't know. No, it's down like
Great Buns.
it's down there where Johnny Thompson used to live. Remember that?
No, I don't.
Did you ever go to Johnny's house?
I never did.
Oh God.
No.
This is,
Yeah, I
okay.
went to Pam's house, but never Johnny's. But
All right. Well, now I feel
I know
like
where-
I have to wait for this bread to be finished.
how long does it take to cook with a unit that size?
Like 2 minutes or something.
Really?
Yeah, it starts smoking.
Oh.
Look, it started smoking already. Here we go.
Is it supposed to smoke? Is that the key?
Yeah,
That's
that's
a-
where all the steam comes out of the back.
Is that steam?
Yeah, it's steam.
That's good for your. That's good for your. Your health. I
What
think.
bread steam is?
Yeah, because it's moisture in the air.
I don't think.
You
no,
know,
there's-
well,
how is there
it's like a
moisture?
humidifier.
It's like bread
You
that we've.
buy a toast maker.
You don't listen. When you get a cold, nobody says, "Hey, put a couple of slices in a toaster and inhale deeply."
Well,
That's-
maybe maybe that's what we're missing. Maybe that's the cure to Corona.
Oh my
A little
God! Maybe
toasty.
it is. Actually, it is damp, so maybe it is moisture. Okay, I might be wrong.
There's a lot of steam.
Yeah, it's a lot of steam. Yeah, it's like a kettle. Now, what advice do you have for me, Piff the Magic Dragon, as I venture out into the online world?
Well, that's a loaded question. That's a very, very loaded question.
What do you mean a loaded question? Not a loaded question. A loaded question would be, hey, where were you when Mr. Piffles was appearing in your show nightly at 4 p.m.? That would be a loaded question.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's important, though, when you do anything online, that you have a ridiculous look. I think it's really important that you really stand out like that.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to work on that. Maybe some glasses.
Yeah.
Funny glasses.
You'll get there, though. You'll get there. It'll be good.
I could
You'll
put a
figure it out.
chicken on my head and then I'd have feathers
That's
like you.
it. See, now you'll stand out a little bit. That'll be nice.
So look, it's
I like
finished.
that.
Look.
What I like, though, is when I look at the screen, though, with so much steam, the left side of your costume is flawless. No wrinkles. I like that. And the right side, I think in the toaster, you need to flip on the other side of your costume and then
I'm
no
not.
wrinkles.
Oh, look at that. I'm not. I like a wrinkly skin. Now look, you see how perfectly that's cooked.
Now,
It's
were those
like
circles
perfect
already
toast.
on it? Is that the toasted part, the circles, or is that just fancy bread you
No,
got?
that's fancy bread from Great Buns.
Oh, okay. Oh, a nice crunch to it.
Yeah, it's crunchy
Very
on the
nice
outside and it's soft and fluffy in the middle, like me.
Ah, nice. I like that.
Yeah.
So, is it toasted?
What?
It doesn't look toasted at all.
What's that?
Is it toasted? It doesn't look toasted. There's no.
It's
no?
toasted.
You sure?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, listen.
Very nice. The crunch with the bang. You could be in Blue Man Group if you next time they have editions. You're in, I think, with the crunch and the bang. That could
It's
be a
very
bit.
difficult to hear when you're eating toast. I don't know whether anyone's ever studied this scientifically, but it really disables your hearing eating toast. Did you just say something about Blue Man Van?
Yeah, I was thinking you should maybe do the old Blue Man thing. You crunch a toast, smack your heater there, and maybe you have a new routine. Has a nice sound to it. It's a very hollow sound.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Not your crunch, but yeah, see, there you go. See? That's it. That's it. You're in.
Okay.
See?
Murray, it's time for me to leave you now because you need to get dressed. I'd like
That's a
to
good
say-
point. I need to start my day.
What?
I need to start my day. Can you hear me? Are you crunching?
I can't hear. These are fake ears, and I'm crunching toast. Murray,
Perfect.
thank you very much for joining me and giving me all your money-making secrets on how to be the most online watch magician of all time. I appreciate it very much. I'll see you in Tropicana, where your show is. What time? Tell
That's
us.
it.
4 p.m., 5 p.m.?
5 and 7 o'clock, 5 days a week when we open. So in 3030, we're going to be rocking it.
Whoa. 7 p.m. every day at the Tropicana. Murray.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
That's about it. Check out the YouTube. Watch me online this weekend. All my stuff and all that stuff. And that's it. I'm
Are
going
you
to
going
find
to
some
get
clothes.
dressed for that show?
I might, but it's a couple days away. I'm going to just let, I'm going to let it, maybe I'll just, I don't know. I might. I'll let you know though.
Thank
I'm going
you,
to make
Murray,
some toast though.
please.
I'm kind of hungry after watching you munch on that toast. So.
All right. We'll see you at 5 p.m. What's happening 5 p.m.? Oh, the magic show. We're doing a live magic show, 5 p.m. PiffTV at PiffTheMagicDragon.com if you want to take part. That's PiffTV at PiffTheMagicDragon.com. We'll see you tonight.